1978, the year mellow FM ballads ruled drive time, polished West Coast grooves took over, and sax solos drifted across American radio. Some songs weren't just hits. They became permanent fixtures in our collective memory. Here are 10 songs from 1978 we'll never forget. Number 10, We've Got Tonight, by Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. Producer Punch Andrews insisted on a sparse arrangement, letting the piano and vocal lines take center stage as the track was cut at Muscle Shoals Sound Studio. Glenn Frey provided subtle guitar fills, while the band opted to forego any grand orchestration, cementing a late-night intimacy.
We've got tonight, babe. Why don't you stay?
During recording, the group decided to leave in a gentle chair squeak near the bridge, a detail listeners often miss. This single stayed on the charts for weeks in 1978, reaching number 13 and earning steady radio play. It marked a turning point for heartland rock ballads, bridging the gap between the 1970s singer-songwriter era and arena-ready soft rock. The record's after-hours feel resonated with listeners who found themselves replaying it on FM radio while winding down late at night. Decades later, its stripped-down production remains a blueprint for confessional rock ballads.
Why should we worry? No one will care.
Number 9, Lotta Love, by Nicolette Larson. A taped-over demo reel landed on the studio desk, sparking curiosity among the session players as Nicolette Larson prepared to record. The song, originally penned by Neil Young, took on new life through the warmth of her voice and the smooth precision of musicians like Bill Payne on keyboards. Unusually, congas were mixed just higher than the acoustic guitar, giving the song a gentle propulsion. Lotta Love shot to number 8 on the charts in 1978, one of the year's most rapid climbs for a debut solo single. Released just as soft rock became a pop radio mainstay, the track's blend of country, pop, and California AOR hit the sweet spot of late 1970s playlists. The tune's breezy optimism proved that a gentle groove could become the heart of a crossover smash. Number 8, Love Will Find a Way, by Pablo Cruz. Polished West Coast production techniques pushed the edges of this track, with engineer Jim Gaines using isolation booths to keep each instrument clear and bright. A subtle clavinet riff, almost buried in the mix, added funky color beneath the sun-drenched piano line. This song turned onto the charts in 1978, stalling at number 6, but cementing the group's highest charting U.S. single. Arriving just as disco and soft rock vied for radio space, the record's upbeat message clicked with listeners facing uncertain times. Fans caught the track on summer drives or drifting through beachside cassette decks, capturing the sun-soaked moods of the era. Its tightly layered sound remains a textbook example of late 1970s studio polish. Number 7, Time Passages, by Al Stewart.
My mind gets accustomed to these time passages.
Producer Alan Parsons shaped the song's signature with dreamy synth swells and a pristine, repeated saxophone line. That defined FM playlists that year.
Well, I'm not the kind to live in the past. The years run.
Tim Renwick delivered electric guitar lines which were deliberately set behind the sax in the mix, a move that broke usual radio rock conventions.
Act like a river beginning to flow. I felt
This track climbed to number 7 on the charts in 1978, staying there for months. Its blend of nostalgia and polished storytelling fit perfectly with the late 1970s mood, as listeners increasingly turned toward reflective songwriting in soft rock.
Go drifting into time passages.
The record's evocative arrangement set a standard for story-driven ballads, making it a staple at dusk on both radio and long drives home. Its enduring saxophone solo continues to inspire cover versions and off-kilter karaoke renditions. Number 6, How Much I Feel by Ambrosia. A studio jam stretched well into the afternoon as David Pack and Joe Puerta worked out the now classic layered harmonies, drawing vibes from progressive backgrounds.
I don't know how this whole business started.
Engineers recorded both a grand piano and a Fender Rhodes, blending their tones for extra warmth, a subtle mixing trick that lent the track its lush sheen.
Oh, you're thinking that I had been up.
Securing a number 3 slot on the charts in 1978, this tune confirmed the arrival of soft rock's virtuoso musicians. The record found its foothold as AM radio drifted towards smoother, more sophisticated sounds, signaling a change in audience tastes. Throughout the summer, the song echoed in roller rinks and car radios, setting a standard for vocal-driven pop that would echo into the 1980s.
'Cause that's how much I feel for you, babe.
Let's take a quick pause before we continue. Which one of these songs brought a memory flooding back? A favorite track, a forgotten moment, or a riff you suddenly remembered note for note? And speaking of memories, where are you watching from? We've got people tuning in from New York, Chicago, Dallas, Phoenix, and tiny hometowns in between, all reliving these songs together. And tell us, what's your personal pick for the most overlooked hit of 1978? Number 5, Whenever I Call You Friend by Kenny Loggins with Stevie Nicks. Stevie Nicks stepped in for studio overdubs as the session wove together layers of harmony vocals unlike any previous soft rock duet.
I see myself in your eyes, and that's
The producers kept the arrangement bright and crisp, highlighting a call and response vocal pattern pioneered on the fly by Loggins and Nicks between takes. The record broke into the top 5 on the charts in 1978, putting cross-genre collaborations in the spotlight just as pop and rock stars blurred boundaries. Its swirling harmonies became fixtures of radio weekends, where listeners recorded their own all-star duets on cassette decks at home. This track proved superstar pairing could outshine even the slickest studio production. Number 4, It's a Heartache by Bonnie Tyler.
It's a heartache.
A raspy vocal, captured in a single take by engineer David Mackay, became the song's calling card, masking a surprisingly gentle melodic structure beneath.
And it's a fool's game. Nothing but
The session famously swapped out a grand piano for a hammered tack piano at the last second, lending the finished recording an unexpected twang.
standing in the cold rain. Feeling
This single soared to number 3 on the charts in 1978, turning a Welsh singer into a staple of international airwaves.
it ain't wise to need someone as much as
The track caught a wave as pop radio leaned toward emotionally raw, instantly singable anthems that year. It marked the rare moment when a powerful voice and simple arrangement reached across borders and radio formats to connect.
standing in the cold rain. Feeling like
Number 3, Reminiscing by Little River Band.
Walking through the park, reminiscing.
Legend has it, Glenn Sharrock crafted the vocal melody while waiting for his tea to steep in the studio kitchen, inspiring the version that ended up on record.
Friday night, it was late, I was walking you home. We got down to the gate.
Released in the summer, the track jumped to number 3 on the charts in 1978, quickly becoming a date night favorite.
times when missing, spending the hours reminiscing.
The producers layered silky Fender Rhodes textures beneath the verses, a mix finalized at EMI Studios Melbourne after an impromptu all-night session.
On the way back home, I promise you'd never be alone.
Couples waltzed to the tune at wedding receptions and roller rinks alike, and it soon emerged as one of the decade's soft rock slow dance staples. Its gentle chord changes now echo wherever nostalgia strikes.
I wanna make you understand. I'm talking about a lifetime plan.
Number 2, With a Little Luck by Wings. Segments of the track were recorded on board the studio barge Polaris, moored on the River Thames, where engineer Jeff Emmerich juggled ambient noises and boat creaks. Rather than cut the synth solo, it was pushed up in the mix, giving a dreamy shimmer to the tune's middle section. The single claimed the number 1 spot on the charts in 1978, proving that adventurous production could still result in pure pop gold. Arriving as disco fever met soft rock cool, the cut appealed to fans of both and found rotation at late-night FM DJ sets and in transistor radios on summer lawns. Its experimental touch left an indelible mark on pop soundcrafting. Number 1, Baker Street by Jerry Rafferty.
Way down the street there's a light in his place. He opens
A battered alto saxophone, played by Raphael Ravenscroft, became the accidental star thanks to an improvised take that was initially planned as just a placeholder.
You're trying now.
Recorded at Chipping Norton Studios, the track pulled together a swirling keyboard arrangement with producer Hugh Murphy layering in acoustic strums for depth.
Light in your head and dead on your feet, well another.
At number 2 on the charts in 1978, this record was inescapable, driving FM radio listeners to hum its sax solo in packed carpool lanes and coffee shops all summer. The tune marked the start of saxophone-led hooks in soft rock hits and set a template for years to follow.
He used to think that it was so easy. He used to say that
Its lasting impact is heard every time another ballad turns to the sax for its emotional anchor.